Welcome to the fascinating world of bees, nature's tiny yet mighty pollinators. These buzzing wonders, often no larger than a paperclip, are the unsung heroes of our ecosystem. Bees are responsible for pollinating about 1/3 of the food we eat, including fruits, vegetables, and nuts. Without their tireless efforts, our plates would be far less colorful and nutritious. But it's not just about the food. Bees also play a crucial role in pollinating plants that create habitats for other wildlife. They help to beautify our world by aiding in the reproduction of flowering plants. From the wildflowers that paint our countryside to the blooms that adorn our gardens, bees are to thank. Did you know that bees are also master communicators? They use a unique method known as the waggle dance to share information with their hive mates. When a worker bee finds a rich source of nectar or pollen, it returns to the hive and performs this intricate dance. The direction and duration of the dance convey precise information about the location of the food source. It's a fascinating spectacle of nature's intelligence. However, the buzzing world of bees is not without challenges. Their existence is threatened by pesticides, habitat loss, climate change, and diseases. Their decline is a serious concern because of their vital role in our ecosystem. That's where beekeeping comes into play. By setting up hives and caring for bees, we can help to bolster bee populations and contribute to the health of our planet. Beekeeping is not just about honey production, it's about understanding and respecting these wonderful creatures. It's about learning from them and helping to protect them. It's about becoming a part of something bigger than ourselves, a global effort to safeguard our environment. So the next time you enjoy your favorite fruits or flowers, remember to thank these tireless workers. And stay tuned as we delve into the basics of beekeeping, guiding you on how to start your own hive and become a guardian of these remarkable creatures. Now, let's dive into the basics of beekeeping, a rewarding journey into the heart of nature. First, let's meet the stars of our show, the bees. In a beehive, there are 3 types of bees: the queen, the workers, and the drones. The queen, the only fertile female, lays all the eggs. The workers, also females, do the heavy lifting, collecting nectar, guarding the hive, and caring for the young. The drones are the males, and their primary role is to mate with the queen. Beyond the bees, we have the beekeeper's toolkit. The smoker, a crucial piece of equipment, pumps smoke into the hive to calm the bees, making it safer for you to handle them. Protective clothing, including a veil, gloves, and a bee suit, will guard you against stings. Remember, beekeeping doesn't have to be a painful experience. Now, onto the hive itself. A standard beehive has several components. The bottom board forms the hive's base, the hive bodies are where the bees live and raise their young, and the honey supers, smaller boxes stacked on top, are where the bees store their honey. Inside these boxes are frames, which the bees build their wax honeycomb on. The queen excluder, a screen-like device, is placed between the hive bodies and the honey supers. This keeps the queen from laying eggs in the honey storage area, but allows the worker bees to pass through and store nectar. Then, the inner and outer covers go on top to protect the hive from weather and predators. Lastly, the hive tool is the beekeeper's best friend. This versatile instrument helps you pry apart sticky frames and scrape off excess wax and propolis, a sticky substance bees use to seal cracks in the hive. As you delve deeper into beekeeping, you'll discover more tools and techniques, but these basics will get you started. It's a fascinating world, filled with the hum of productivity and the sweetness of honey. With these basics in hand, you're ready to embark on your beekeeping journey. Now comes the exciting part, setting up your very own beehive. First things first, location is key. Your hive should be placed in a quiet corner of your garden, ideally facing the morning sun. This helps rouse the bees from their sleep and promotes early foraging. However, be mindful of strong winds and heavy rains. Try to position your hive where it can enjoy the sun but also have some protection from the elements. Now let's talk about assembling your hive. This is your bees' home, their fortress, their supermarket, so it needs to be perfect. A beehive typically consists of a bottom board, a brood chamber for the queen to lay eggs, honey supers for storing honey, and a top cover to protect against weather. Starting from the bottom, place your bottom board on a sturdy stand to keep it off the ground. This helps prevent dampness and makes it harder for predators to reach. Next, add the brood chamber. This is where the magic happens, where the queen lays her eggs and the future of your colony is secured. Then place the honey supers. These are the bees' pantry, where they will store honey for the winter. You'll add more supers as your colony grows and the honey flow increases. Finally, top it all off with the hive cover. This keeps your bees safe from weather and predators. Speaking of predators, it's essential to protect your hive. A simple fence can deter larger predators, while a reduced entrance can help the bees defend against smaller invaders. And remember, always keep a close watch for signs of hive pests and diseases. Assembling a hive might seem daunting, but take it one step at a time, and before you know it, you'll have a snug and secure home ready for your bees. With your hive set up, you're ready for the next big step, introducing the bees to their new home. It's time to welcome your new buzzing tenants, an exhilarating moment for every beekeeper. As we venture into the heart of beekeeping, let's focus on safely introducing your bees into their new home. This is a delicate process that requires care and precision. You'll want to gently shake your bees into the hive, taking care not to harm them in the process. This might sound a bit daunting, but remember, bees are surprisingly resilient and can withstand a bit of jostling as they find their new home. Now, the queen bee plays a crucial role in your hive's success, so she's introduced separately in a special cage. This lets the worker bees get accustomed to her scent, welcoming her as their queen, before she is released to commence her reign. In the critical first days, your role shifts to that of an attentive observer. Monitor your hive, keeping a close eye for any signs of distress or unusual activity. Remember, a thriving hive is a bustling one, with bees coming and going in search of nectar and pollen. But how can you tell if your bees are settling in well? One good sign is seeing bees return to the hive with pollen on their legs. This indicates they've started foraging and view the hive as their home. You might also see bees performing a waggle dance, a unique way bees communicate the location of food sources to each other. However, not all signs are positive. If you notice excessive aggression or see bees clustering outside the hive, it might indicate an issue. Perhaps the hive is too hot, or they're unhappy with their queen. In such cases, you'll need to investigate further and possibly seek advice from experienced beekeepers or a local beekeeping association. As you watch your bees settle into their new home, you'll start to appreciate the complex, harmonious world they create within the hive. Each bee has a role, each movement has a purpose, and you, as their keeper, are now part of this intricate dance of nature. With your bees happily settled, you're well on your way to becoming a successful beekeeper. And remember, patience is key. It takes time for a colony to establish itself and start producing honey, but rest assured, the wait is well worth it. Happy beekeeping! As a beekeeper, your job isn't over after setting up the hive. There's the ongoing maintenance and the sweet reward, honey harvesting. First and foremost, let's address the maintenance. Your hive requires regular checkups to ensure the health of your buzzing tenants. Look out for signs of diseases and pests. Keep an eye out for mites, a common enemy of bees. These tiny critters can wreak havoc in your hive, but with regular inspections and proper treatment, you can keep them at bay. Now, the moment we've all been waiting for, honey harvesting. But remember, bees are not just honey factories, they are living beings that deserve our respect. Always harvest responsibly, ensuring your bees have enough honey left for their own needs, especially during winter. Harvesting is not just about the honey though, it's also about the wax, the propolis, and the royal jelly. Beeswax is a natural wonder, perfect for candles, cosmetics, and even food wraps. Propolis, a resin-like substance, is believed to have medicinal properties. And let's not forget royal jelly, a superfood for bees and a delicacy for us humans. The sweet taste of your own honey is a reward like no other, a testament to your hard work and dedication. It's a moment of triumph that encapsulates the essence of beekeeping: patience, respect for nature, and the joy of reaping what you sow. But beekeeping isn't just about the honey, it's about making a positive impact. As beekeepers, we become stewards of the environment, boosting local biodiversity and helping to sustain our ecosystems. The joy of nurturing a hive extends beyond the garden, enhancing our personal well-being, fostering patience, and deepening our connection to nature. We're not just beekeepers, we're members of a global community dedicated to preserving our planet. So, are you ready to be a guardian of these tiny pollinators and contribute to the wellness of our planet, one bee at a time?